GM guys, welcome back to the Ladders Club. In this video, less than 10 minutes, I'm going to talk about what is happening in the markets when it comes to threats. There are 5 threats, and what are my next trades. So all you need to do is sit back, relax, and watch the video. Global tariffs, war situation, XBT investigation, AI threat, Jane Street, everything is coming up in this video. Now guys, first thing you have to do is like the video, comment. Why? Because you want to send me higher. You have to care about me. Don't be like this Drake. Who cares about Kapoor? No, you do care about Kapoor. So press the like button right now. Comment what your feedback is about the video. If you don't like anything, tell me. If you like something, tell me. I'm going to repeat that. Now, guys, going into the first threat, which is the global tariff. Supreme Court on 20th of February actually strike down all the tariffs for Trump. All the tariffs from Trump. But this guy is hilarious. Like, this guy loves to fight and love to bring in danger. So what he did in return was, Trump says he will increase the new tariffs, global tariffs, to 15%, from 10% to 15%. That is a 50% increase in the global tariffs. Actually insane, because this guy will never stop fighting against whoever it is. I just don't like it, and it's really, really bad. So the first threat we have is global tariffs, and obviously it's sending the commodities higher. It's bringing more tension in the macro world. Second thing is the war situation. Now the war situation is also Trump's agenda. What's happening there is that we've got a talk tomorrow, which is Thursday, in Geneva. US and Iran are actually going to talk, but in my opinion, the attack is imminent. The attack will happen because they have actually sent a lot of troops to Iran, and they have also alarmed the Israeli army. Now, Trump told the advisors he would consider a larger attack on Iran if diplomacy or the targeted strike failed to deter its nuclear program. So they just want to get rid of the nuclear program. But wait, there's something fishy here. Why? Because White House previously said, 2 to 3 months back, White House previously said that Iran's nuclear facilities were already targeted and finished. Then why do they want to attack the nuclear target program again when it was finished the last time? It's all games, guys. It's all games which this Trump guy is actually playing, and it's hilarious. All right, now, so we talked about the global tariffs, the war situation. Now I want to go towards Jane Street, which is actually very serious. Now people have started to wake up. People have started to wake up and ask this question: what if it was actually Jane Street price suppression, lol? All this time, since 10th of October, since that 10-10 wick. And you know what? Your boy Kapoor has been researching this thing from the last 2 to 3 months. I've been writing theses. I've been writing tweets. I've been talking about this in my YouTube video, that there is one entity who does HFT trading. It's called Jane Street, one of the biggest entity, one of the biggest hedge funds, and they are actually sending Bitcoin down every single day at the US Open 10 a.m. And I was literally telling this thing. No one was listening, and now big people have started to talk about it, and I believe that this is going to be extremely serious. Look at what Suzu said. Many of the Jane Street's more aggressive strategies operate in an ethically and legally gray zone because they are prompts of effective altruism. Now, this is bad. This is not good. They are using strategies. When it starts to get dark is when competing EA-aligned entities each believe that only themselves winning is better for the world. This is what Jane Street is actually doing. They are currently scamming or manipulating the price of Bitcoin too. And what is their aim? To actually buy more IBIT shares. And they're being successful in this. They are the second biggest buyer of IBIT. Second biggest buyer of IBIT in the last quarter. And how? Because this manipulation was going on. Today, Jane Street is behind more than 10% of all equity trades in North America, and its trading revenue is more than double that of world's largest hedge funds. They can actually do quantitative trading in the gray areas with the algorithms that they don't have to disclose. So someone has to ask this question to them. Someone really has to ask the question. Now, what is happening? Why is it so insane? It's insane because 10th May 2022, Luna crashed from 40 billion to zero. All right. And obviously now Terra has filed a case against Jane Street. Now it's coming up. Now people are talking about it. 10 a.m. manipulation that I've been talking about in the last 2 to 3 months. Exact time when Bitcoin dumps every single day. Not every single day, but majority of the days, 70% of the days. And it's been happening in the last quarter when Jane Street was accumulating a lot of IBIT shares. 10th October 2025, which was the massive liquidation. 19 billion liquidated in 24 hours, largest in the crypto history. All these events have two things in common. Two things in common. Look at this. The digit 10 and the connection with Jane Street. Now tell me guys, please understand that you are not, making sure where the price goes. There is someone else. The largest hedge funds, the largest trading desks are right now manipulating the price, which is why you shouldn't be accumulating spot. You should actually be waiting. But Kapoor, they are accumulating spot. They have to. They have to. While they are manipulating, they have to. Because this is their agenda. They're getting free money from this and they're accumulating more and more. I would really say that we should wait and we should let this, whole theory, whole hypothesis and story come out slowly, and it will. Now big people have started to talk about it. We were talking about it from the last 2 to 3 months. If you actually go into my YouTube videos from last 2 to 3 months, you will see I was talking about this scam going on in Jane Street or by Jane Street. So yes, it's a little bit personal for me. Why? Because I've been researching this thing, but it's very serious. It's very serious for the crypto market. What they did with Terraform, they obviously can't do that with Bitcoin, but they are doing that with Bitcoin in a semi way, which is doing it and buying more IBIT. Not good, not at all good. I hate this thing. But anyways, we can't do anything right now. We cannot trade this thing. So what we do is we focus on the next thread. Global tariffs done, war done, Jane Street done, ZachXPT investigation. Now guys, this guy already said that there is going to be a leak, obviously, because he has interviewed a lot of people from that firm, and people will, bet on the poly markets and do a lot of things. But my poly market bet is actually pretty simple. I have taken no on Mexi. Why? Because Zach's message doesn't fit the traditional exchange narrative, in my opinion. I've taken no on Binance as well, because Zach is actually pretty involved with Binance via Paradigm. And then I've taken no on Axiom, because he specifically said that the company has been doing this scam for a prolonged period of time, and Axiom is actually very new. So I believe I've taken no in all of them. I have not taken yes in Meteora. A lot of people are taking yes in Meteora, but I've decided to not do that. I've taken no in Axiom, no on Mexi, and no on Binance. So let's see how it goes. I mean, no on World Liberty Fi also makes sense, to be honest with you, but the odds are really low. So only these things. These are my trades that I've taken, but every single thing that I trade is in this journal, and I'm journaling all my trades. I'm looking at macro. I'm trying to understand what is happening in the world. Plus, I'm also looking at charts. My levels are always sorted. I'm very disciplined as a trader, and I want you guys to be disciplined as well. I don't want you to gamble. If you want to gamble, go to some other channel, please. Make sure that you're journaling every single trade. And now we'll move towards charts, the proper alpha, because you can read the news all day, doesn't matter, but you need to focus a lot on the price action, because that is what is going to tell you whether you should be buying or selling, what your risk management should be, stop loss, position size, everything. So gold is the first thing. Now we know that the war situation is happening right now, and the war is going to escalate. So gold will probably go towards the upside. That is what I'm betting on. That is fundamentally. But technically, I want to see a deviation. Now, deviation is very, very important for me. Why? Because we get a confirmation that bulls are in control and stop losses are actually hit. So I want a deviation towards the downside, fill the liquidity, move towards the upside. And that is going to be my trigger on gold. So I'm going to be taking it. I'm going to show you where I'm putting the limit order. Don't worry about it. So, okay, I'm going to show you. It's on Bitfunded, and look at that. My gold second number, XAU. XAU is the scientific and financial symbol of gold. So here you go, XAU, open long, 5050, that's my limit order, already placed on Bitfunded. If you want to do it, the link is in the description. Use Bitfunded, use someone else's money. As simple as that. Use someone else's money to make money in trading. That's how the game works. Then you've got Tesla, the second trade I'm looking at. Now the price is moving towards the downside. It has already broken the trend line resistance support, and I talked about this in the last video as well, that this is going to be my next top trade, and the price I'm looking at is $350 to $360. Now you can also do that on Bitfunded, and I've already placed my limit order here. Look, 350. I'm going to put one at 352 as well, just so that I do not get front run by that whole number. All right, so here you go. I've put that as well. Tesla, gold in front of you, right? No scams here. Look, gold and Tesla, two trades I'm looking at. I'm going to add to my journal as well, and you'll see it in my journal in the next video. I can add it right now, but it's going to waste time. So I don't want to. Next, Nvidia has earnings today, guys. So very important. In the next 13 hours, Nvidia is actually coming out with the earnings, and the chart is looking something like this. It's actually creating this head and shoulder pattern. Will it break towards the downside? We don't know. But if it does, then I want to buy some Nvidia here at spot, which is going to be the target. So my Nvidia is going to be, my first buy is going to be around 150, which is going to be a proper 30% discount on Nvidia. Now, in my opinion, Nvidia can have good earnings as well. Why? Because in the last 17 quarters, listen to this, in the last 17 quarters, Nvidia has beaten 15 times. The only misses came during the 2022 bear market. Now, but good thing is that options are pricing in a 7 to 9% move that puts upside near $200 to $210 and downside to $170 to $175, right? This is very important. There is going to be a lot of volatility. So if the earnings are bad, it's going to bring the price to here, which is going to be the breakdown of this head and shoulder pattern, and price can actually come towards our target. And my target is around 140 to 150, where I'm going to have my first buy, spot buy on Nvidia, because this was the stock which was sending Nasdaq towards the upside every single month. And in my opinion, if it falls, then Nasdaq is going to fall pretty hard. And when this goes up, Nasdaq will continue to move towards the upside, and it will go up. Look at the earnings as well. Like, I am pretty confident about Nvidia in long term until the time something fails. Right now, nothing has failed. Their revenue expectation is higher, EPS is higher, their guides are always better, they're always coming up with new things. Some of the things to focus on is the AI capex, which is exploding. Hyperscalers are spending aggressively, and the Blackwell demand is strong as well. If this continues, then the earnings are going to be good for sure. So I'm not putting a trade alert on Nvidia on Bitfunded as well, but I am focusing on it when it comes to spot portfolio. Then comes Bitcoin on weekly time frame. Oh, we are back to crypto. Yes, we're going to talk about crypto charts for sure. So higher time frame right now, Bitcoin's RSI on weekly, guys, very important. It's at the lowest level ever seen in the history of Bitcoin. Imagine that, lowest level ever seen, lowest level ever seen in the history of Bitcoin. This is crazy. We should buy Bitcoin. No, lowest level on RSI does not mean you buy. It means that the demand is not there for the asset. So wait for the demand to come. Wait for a divergence. Don't just buy right here, right? And I also believe that Bitcoin is going to go below the SMA 200 on weekly time frame, because it did in the last bear market as well. And it stayed there for 270 days. So this accumulation is very important, and I'm going to be waiting for that. Until then, I'm not accumulating Bitcoin. I'll rather have a trade at 53.5. And you know what? I already have the limit order ready on Bitfunded at 53.5. Look at that. This is how you use the prop challenges, guys. You wait for the trade to come to you. You wait for the trade to come to you. You do not attack the trade. That is how you win the prop funds. That is how you win the prop firms. And that is how we're going to win the prop firms. Slowly, slow but for sure. Like Pitbull. Yeah, that's another attempt of joking. Okay, another one. If you guys haven't liked the video until now, please go like the video right now to continue watching the next 3 charts, which have one trade in it, one altcoin trade. Please like, send this thing higher. Now Bitcoin, lower time frame. I'm looking at the monthly low. I want Bitcoin to come back to the monthly low. How I'm going to playing this thing is, I might be shorting this thing, and I'm going to be shorting this thing as soon as I get the deviation confirmation. So this could be the proper deviation that we are seeing right now. I just want to close, and once we get a bad close on Bitcoin, then I think it's going to come towards the downside, towards the monthly low, which was 6th of February at 59.925, which is $60,000. So no limit order obviously, because I'm waiting for the deviation, but let's see. Now comes Zcash. A lot of people are asking me in the comments to charge Zcash, and I'm like, bro, this thing is going to $50, 75, 100, somewhere like that. I'm not going to buy this right here. I'm going to buy this in spot, but not at $250, like for sure. So if you want to take a trade, then wait for the double bottom over here at $200, which is something like this, which looks something like this. Until then, there is nothing happening. Also, I'm looking at this, small, look at that, head and shoulder pattern which can be formed over here. So this is what I'm focusing on, some kind of head and shoulder pattern, and the price comes towards the downside. But let's see, right now there is no trade at all on Zcash. Now some people are like, Ethereum has fallen a lot, Tom Lee is buying every single day, should we buy Ethereum in spot? No, it's a scam token. Imagine being Tom Lee. You bid hundreds of millions into Ethereum after being down almost 10 bill. Meanwhile, Vitalik keeps selling Ethereum in 50K batches. Woo, that's crazy. That's actually so bad. I don't care if it's donations, optics is everything. And this is absolutely true. Why is Vitalik selling so much while Tom Lee is dumbly buying Ethereum for no reason. Ethereum has no narrative at the moment, and Vitalik still has 430 mil worth of Ethereum left to dump. And he's going to keep dumping. Since the beginning of Ethereum, he's actually sold 500,000 ETH in quantity. This is so funny. He's going to keep selling. Tom Lee is going to keep buying. You know which side you have to be on. You have to be on Vitalik's side, obviously. Don't look at Ethereum until the time there is news. There is no point trying to catch the falling knife. No point trying to catch the falling knife. But if you want to take a trade, then focus on the monthly low. Once again, like Bitcoin, focus on the monthly low, which was on 6th of February around $1,750. But I wouldn't take this trade either. I just don't like Ethereum. There is no narrative right now. When there is narrative, I'm going to like it as well, because I'm going to focus on news. I'm going to focus on price action too. The final chart I want to show you guys is HyperLiquid, which I really like. I want to buy in spot, but right now I'm going to short this thing. I want to buy it in spot, but right now I'm going to short this thing. Look, it's at the resistance, making a bad candle, but I believe that, you know, price is going to go up towards the resistance, give a deviation, and this is 27.1 around this level. When it comes back after a deviation, after the confirmation, after hitting the stop losses, after giving that fake out, I'm going to short this thing, and I'm going to take this down somewhere here around $20 level, and in the middle I'm going to TP as well, and below 20 is where I'm going to start buying in spot. I think crypto is not bottomed yet. I don't think crypto has bottomed. I haven't started buying spot as well. I'm not confident right now. If you are, then you can buy, but I do not suggest people buying right now. No financial advice in this video, guys, you know already, but make sure that you're on the right side of the market. Now I'm going to end the video, and I'm going to just say that, you know, if you have any questions, ask me, guys. DM me on Twitter. You can comment in the below comment section as well, and I'm going to reply to everything. I'm trying to build this community, and I'm very passionate about it. You can see already. But if you think that there is any problem with the videos, with the audio, with the research I'm doing, if you want me to do something else, then tell me. I'm up for it. All right. I'm going to go and see you day after tomorrow, because I'm making videos every 2 days at the moment. I might do every single day, might start live trading as well, but let's see. All right, guys.